why you keep seeing 1122 all the time. In this video, we're going over the angel number 1122 meaning. I'm going to be going over some of the different things that this can represent. Some of the different messages this might be from your angels, from the universe, from whatever you want to call it, and some of the things you can do in response to it. That's coming up next. Hi there, my name is Dave and this is HeartSpace. If you're new to the channel where we are releasing videos almost every single day from my heart to yours to help you live life more in your way. And if you want more videos, more content, more stuff that's just gonna help you to do that, give you the tools you need to do that, then hit that subscribe button and bell icon down below so you don't miss any of the videos that we produce. Also, my course, A Day Well Lived, is absolutely free for a limited time. So if you want to get my course for free, go into the description down below. It is a full video course, absolutely free for now, right now, but you can get it for free if you go down there and claim it. I'll also put it in the comments, in the pinned comment, so you can get it there as well. Anyway, today we are talking about the angel number 1122 or 1122, and this is a number that is very, very powerful. It's a message that I really enjoy, what this one represents. Now, before we start, like I say in a lot of these videos, remember, just because I go over that a message can be something, only go with the one that actually resonates and connects to you. Your intuition is going to determine what the actual message for you is. So if you're seeing this number all the time, and then I say something, say the third thing I give you actually resonates with you and nothing else does, then go with that one, because we have this intuition for a reason. We have, connecting with something for a reason. That is our inner guidance. So allow that to guide you. I'm just giving you some of the things this can represent. So without further ado, let's get into the first meaning of this number. So the first thing this can mean is a message of encouragement from your angels to keep going, to forge ahead. Essentially saying, look, you are on the right path, keep going down this path of growth and expansion and contribution, and to keep going. A lot of times as we go on our spiritual journeys, there are many things that can be discouraging. There are many things that might cause us to get up in our head and think, am I doing the right thing? Should I go and just do what everyone else in society is doing and play it safe? Should I not do that thing that's my heart is telling me to do? That seems a bit risky. And a lot of times, there are so many moments I know in my own journey where I have thought this. But this is a number that when it comes to you, especially frequently, and you find yourself in this kind of situation, could be your angels telling you, hey, look, we get it. It's tough, but keep going. Forge ahead. Full steam ahead. You are on the right path. We are here. We are encouraging you. We have your back. The universe has your back, and to keep going. And so this can be the first meaning of this angel number, to just be some encouragement, some reassurance that it's okay. Keep going. Everything is going to be fine. In fact, you're going in the right direction. You are moving closer to connecting to what you truly are. You are in line with your angels, with your purpose and everything else. And just to keep going, things will be made clear the more you go. This is also usually your angels encouraging you to focus on positive thoughts and emotions. Understanding that if you focus on these things as you're going ahead in your journey of growth and your journey of going through, expanding yourself, to learn more of what you are, to move more into your true self and who you are. The more you focus on those positive outcomes, those positive thoughts, the closer you're going to get to what it is you truly are. And so one thing I like to be reminded of, and that resonates with me, is to keep that positive outlook, those positive thoughts, to keep myself rooted in positivity, in high level emotions, high vibrational emotions like love and joy, fulfillment, gratitude, things that I consider positive. And to remember that's what's going to lead me to more positive experiences in my life. So that's another thing to remember when you're seeing this number. Again, if this resonates with you, to stick and to remember to keep your thoughts on a positive way, or in a positive way. And to understand that the more you keep yourself focused on the positive, the more you have a positive outlook, the more positive experiences will come your way. Remember, where focus goes, energy flows. You can focus on whatever it is you want. There's an infinite amount of things you can focus on. You can focus on things you consider problems. You can focus on, things you consider injustices in the world, whatever it is, and you'll get more of that. But you can also focus on the love in the world. You can also focus on the things that are helping the world. You can also focus on, the amazing things. And you'll get more of that if you do so. Where focus goes, energy flows. So the second interpretation of this number, I already kind of covered a little bit, but it is a reminder from your angels that you are on a journey of self-expansion. You are on a journey of growth. And to remind yourself of that, because again, sometimes we can get in our own heads about what we're doing here. We can get in our own heads and think like, what's the point? I should go back and maybe get a 9-to-5 job. I should focus on security. I should focus on, safety, whatever else it is. But it's a reminder that you're here to grow. You're here to expand. You are here to move into your true self. You are here to shine your life. You are, again, a spiritual being in a human body, not a human, just going around that's gonna, just have a mundane life and then die and then never exist again. It's not how it works. You are a spiritual being in a human body. And this number can be a reminder that that is why you are here. You are here to experience your own divinity. You are here to experience what you truly are. And this is, again, one of my favorite reminders, is because I love anything that's going to remind me that I am a divine, co-creative, infinite being, that I am co-creating with the universe, that I am a divine being, that my life in this form might be finite, but I am an infinite being, that I'll just move on to whatever form is next. I'll expand my consciousness, learn the lessons I need to learn in order to get to whatever the next level of expanded consciousness is. And that's all a journey, a never-ending process of what can be bliss, what can be fulfillment, of what can be just an amazing ride if you allow it to be. And so, again, the second interpretation of this, and again, you also can feel resonate with both and all of these signs, guys. It might be all of this resonates for you instead of just one or two. But again, the second meaning here is to just remind you of your journey, to remind you of why you're here, and to not get so wound up and worked up about all of the things that just aren't as much of a priority. How many times have you maybe been on your journey and then something distracts you that just when you looked back at it after you got yourself back on the path, you looked at it and went, man, that's really not that important, is it? That's just more of a distraction. It's not really something I want to prioritize. That's not in my highest self. That's not my true form or my true self and what I would be doing when I'm actually moving from my true self. And so this is a reminder, guys, to shine your light, to focus on that expansion, that growth, to really discover what is it, what are you? What is it you truly are? And to really go on that journey of self-discovery, to go and experience that, even if you already know what it is, but to go and experience that more and more and more. So here is a interpretation of this number that I really like, and this is probably my personal favorite. And when you see this number, it can be a reminder from your angels or them telling you that your current present reality is simply a memory of a previous past present moment. And why this is so incredibly powerful is because we connect with our past. A lot of us, how many of us think about our past and then start to feel certain emotions because we're connecting with a certain thing in our past? And what this is a reminder of is the power of that to either empower you or to disempower you. So many people will think about their past and they'll think of things they think they've done wrong. They'll think of things that were embarrassing or those moments of shame and guilt and anger, or maybe what an old identity would be. But guess what? When you're thinking of an old identity, everything is happening all at this moment. So you are connecting with that energy, vibrating at the energy of whatever you're connecting to from a past moment in your life. And so this is a reminder that you have the ability, with this ability that is very unique to humans, especially on this planet, to think of things in the past and project out into the future. You have a very unique opportunity to connect to, again, positive memories, positive feelings, things that empower you right now. Remembering that amazing trip you took that just made you feel so much love, so much self-care, so much abundance, and connecting with that energy. Because guess what? Sure, that event may have happened in a previous present moment, in a previous moment. But the energy you can connect with when thinking about that event is very much happening right now. And like we talk about when we say like law of attraction, all these different things, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. You cannot bring things into your life unless you are resonating with those things. You cannot hope to have a life that is fulfilling unless you are connected to that. And you are being that. Not because you just want it. Many people want things and never get them. But when you resonate at the same level as those things, as maybe just you want more happiness, love, whatever in your life, when you start to connect with happiness, when you start to connect with love, and you start to do that the majority of the time, you will have more of that in your life. It's really that simple. Like attracts like. That's a bit of a divergence from what I was saying, but essentially, this is a reminder to think from a positive outlook, a positive perspective about the past, because not only are you creating more past present moments as you continue, so as you continue to think positive thoughts, move from positivity, move from love, gratitude, all these different things, you are then creating more things you can energetically connect to help you vibrate at whatever level you want to vibrate right now. And so there's also something you can do with this that can be very, very powerful. In the same way that so many people beat themselves up because of the past, you can lift yourself up because of the past. The past, thinking about it, can be an incredible tool you use to continue to vibrate at levels of energy you want to vibrate at. And there are two ways to do this. One, you can completely ignore the things that you believe are in a negative from your past and only focus on the positive. But I think there's an even more powerful way of doing this. It is to re-identify, redefine the past. And I'll give you an example from my own life. But so many people look at the past and they think of the pain they may have gone through in that past and they go, that was so terrible. But what if I was to tell you, you can look at these things from the past and always put a positive spin depending on your perspective. And I'll give you an example right now. I had a fairly, I would consider tough childhood in the sense of I was very depressed emotionally. I was just somewhere else. And I just didn't have what I would consider or would have once considered a very good childhood. But I look at that now and I'm able to actually see many of the good moments that helped me become who I was now. It helped me learn lessons that I may have had to wait much longer to learn, but because I went through certain things when I was a kid and maybe a teenager, and I learned certain lessons later on from those things, it's led me to having this channel. It's led me to discovering so much about myself that I would not have discovered had I not gone through those things. And so when I think about my childhood now, I connect to that and go like, oh my God, I am so grateful that I had the childhood that I had certain things in my past happen, because it's taught me so much that has expanded my awareness as I go on this spiritual journey that has been invaluable, has been so crucial to my development and growth as a spiritual being. And without those experiences, I would not be where I am today. When you can be genuinely grateful for everything that has happened in your past, knowing that it has gotten you to this exact moment right now, and knowing that if your past had gone any differently, you wouldn't be where you are right now, and you can be incredibly grateful in the moment right now, when you've done that, like powerful things are going to start happening in your life. And you can use this, again, this reminder from your angels, when you're seeing this number, 1122, 1122, to think about your past from that positive perspective, to relive the emotions from the past, to really allow yourself to feel those emotions now. There's so many things I'll connect to, that are rooted in so much love. I have so much love for these memories I have that allow me to stimulate love right now, to feel love right now. There's so many times of abundance, these incredible memories I have of previous moments of abundance that I can feel right now, to actually feel abundance right now. And so again, this message, and again, I told you this is my favorite one, which is probably why I've gotten so emotional and so into this one and kind of talked a while about this one, but this is a reminder that you can connect to your past in a way that really stimulates your present, that really helps you project more of this into the future. And when I look at people who are incredibly successful in the sense that they're living their dream lives, they all do this. They all will only say certain things about the past being, maybe a negative thing in order to teach a lesson, but will ultimately say that they're so grateful it happened in that way, and they see it from a positive perspective now because of the lessons they learned or because of whatever happened through that. And so I would say I'm not perfectly there yet, but for a lot of my past, a lot of the things that I would have maybe in the moment back then, not having the awareness I have now, would have complained about or thought was unfair, I look at now going like, thank God. Thank you to the universe. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that these things happened. And so Again, this is a great way to put yourself in that positive outlook, that positive perspective, that positive energy right now. And this is another thing that your angels could be telling you, to look at your past in that way, to use your past in that way to feel that right now. So remember, when you have continuous positive memories and continuous positive emotions, and really note the word continuous there. It's consistent, continuous, positive memories and positive emotions. You will be creating an incredibly powerful, fulfilling, positive future. And so, again, if you can reimagine, almost calibrate the past, your past, to look at it from a different perspective, it can empower you so much in the moment, and also lay the foundation for just continuous, incredible moments and presence going forward. So last one I'm going to leave you with, guys, is another one that is a bit similar to what we've been going over, but I think is really important to go over. And the last meaning I'm going to give you is that this is your angels telling you to focus on growth and expansion. You know, for a lot of us, we can really get bogged down in kind of the day-to-day, and maybe we have a mission and we get into a little by me state. We get in our heads and we really want to make it happen. And we really want to go out and kind of produce things and create things. But sometimes we have to focus on our own growth. We have to focus on our self-care. We have to focus on our expansion, our growth as a spiritual being. And when you see this number, again, if this resonates with you, it might be a call from your angels that, look, it is time to really focus on your expansion, on your growth. It is time maybe to get a coach that you feel resonates with you. Maybe it's time to go to that event you keep saying you'll go to, or move to that place that you keep saying you're going to move to, but it keeps getting pushed off. You know what I mean? You know, we all had that, right? That it's time to really, really take that leap, to really move into your growth and expansion, and to really make that the priority in your life. And growth and expansion can be very, very scary for a lot of people, because growth implies leaving your comfort zone. Expansion implies expanding beyond what you already are. And you can never expand beyond what you actually already are, but expanding beyond the identity you are currently operating from. And so when you see these numbers consistently, all the time, and this resonates with you, it might be time to start thinking, and not even start thinking, to start feeling, and to start acting in a way that's going to be beneficial to your own growth and expansion as a spiritual being in a human body. And so that's the one I want to leave you off with. That's one I feel like a lot of people actually will resonate with. I kept that one short and sweet. But guys, also remember, there are multiple different definitions, different interpretations of this number. So I've given you 4 of the ones I really like and that I find usually apply to me. But there are more out there. So if none of these resonated with you and you are seeing this number, I really implore you to go out and do some more research, read some articles, watch some more videos that might give you some different interpretations of this number that does resonate with you. But the important thing is, guys, that you only follow the advice from the things that actually resonate for you. So that might have been all of these things I went over, which is great. Start actually applying it. It might have been none of them, and that's great too. Then you just got to go out and, you know, again, explore and search for what it might be for you. Either way, make sure you're only taking action on it and you're exploring it and going deeper with it if it resonates from your heart space. From your heart space. There you go. Anyway, guys, I just want to thank you so much for tuning into this video, especially if you made it all the way to the end here. I understand it is a time investment, but I really hope I've been able to energize you, get you excited about this, and to help promote you to actually take some action with this if these resonated with you. Again, get my course for free, A Day Well Lived. It's free for a limited time. You can get that down below. I'll put it in the comments, pin it up at the top, and put it in the description if you are interested. It is something I put a lot of love into, a lot of energy into, and I'm very excited to hopefully have you on the inside of that. As always, I love you, and I will see you in the next video.